welcome back to a little CD update here on Metalben's Chronicles. That's right, I finally got the Australian versions of the first four AC/DC albums. I got them on CD naturally. Paid roughly $16.90 a piece for each CD. The only two I didn't get were Power Rage and the Australian version of Highway to Hell, which has a different album cover, but I do plan on getting those. I did get the Power Rage one because track-wise they are kind of similar. I believe the Australian version only has 9 tracks on it, where the American version has 10 tracks on it. And plus, it's got the same album cover. It's the only one of those old early Bon Scott albums that, has the same album cover. So, I'm going to show you what I got. Kind of happy, man, I got these. I've wanted them for a while. When I saw the price on them, I just snatched them up. And they came here relatively quick, too. Like, within 3 days. Anyways, so yeah, we got the Australian version of High Voltage. Way different than the American version. Because track-wise, She's Got Balls and Little Lover are the only 2 tracks off this version on the American version of High Voltage. You got Baby Please Don't Go, which was on 74 Jailbreak. Stick Around, which was a hidden track till that AC/DC box set was released called Backtracks back in 2003, which had all the rare, obscure Australian recordings. These AC/DC tracks. Okay, so anyways, you got Stick Around, Soul Stripper, which was on 74 Jailbreak. You Ain't Got a Hold on Me, which was also on 74 Jailbreak. Love Song. Now, Love Song's pretty interesting. That has got to be the most different sounding AC/DC track. It's very melodic. And Malcolm Young actually plays the guitar solo on that track. It's definitely different sounding. Then we ended off with Show Business, also on 74 Jailbreak. So yeah, you get like 4 of the tracks off that album that are on, the 74 Jailbreak EP, which was released by Atlantic in 1984, if memory serves me correctly. So that came out in 1975, around January, if memory serves me correct. So then we got the second AC/DC album, which technically would be High Voltage here in America, despite 2 tracks. So we got TNT, which has It's a Long Way to the Top, If You Want to Rock and Roll the Jack, TNT, Live Wire, High Voltage, Can I Sit Next to You, Girl, and Rock and Roll Singer, which are on the American versions of High Voltage. And that basically is the TNT album with the track Rocker, which would end up on the American version of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. And we got a track on here called School Days, which was on that Backtracks box set. But yeah. Anyways, so then moving on, we got the Australian version of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I like this album cover way better than the American version. Of course, you got Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Ain't No Fun Waiting Around to Be a Millionaire, There's Gonna Be Some Rocking, Problem Child, Squiller, Big Balls, and Ride On, which are on the American version of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So R.I.P. Rockin' Peace was only available in Australia, also on that Backtracks box set that AC/DC put out. Then you get Jailbreak, which is on 74 Jailbreak, that EP that was put out here in 1984. Which is pretty interesting, But yeah, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Probably should be shown the back of these, huh? And maybe what the CDs look like. So that one, yeah, you get a standard red CD. And all these are released on EMI. That's what the back of TNT looks like. This one's a yellow CD. It might be a little hard to make out. And we got High Voltage, which this one's a black CD with, you know, silver lettering. Okay, last but not least, to end this, we got the Australian version of Let There Be Rock. Track-wise, pretty much similar. Go Down is on the American version of Let There Be Rock. Dog Eat Dog's on the American version of Let There Be Rock. Obviously, Let There Be Rock, the title track's on Let There Be Rock. Bad Boy Boogie, Overdose, Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be, and a whole lot of Rosie, all on the American version of Let There Be Rock. And of course, this has a different album cover also. I actually do like the American version of the album cover better, but it's still pretty damn cool to have this. So Crapsody in Blue would be the only Australia available track, you know, on this, which would be on that Backtracks box set. So there's what the back looks like. And again, another black CD with like silver lettering. That's pretty much it for the Australian versions of the 4 AC/DC albums. Yes, eventually I will get Power Rage and Highway to Hell to have them. Alright guys, keep it metal, share these videos, hit that subscribe button. I would love to be at 200 subs by my 1-year anniversary doing Metalben's Chronicles here on the relaunch channel of Metalben's Chronicles, which I started a year ago on August 18th. So definitely let's try to get to 200. And then we're going to move on to Season 2 of Metalben's Chronicles after August 18th. And we got a big plethora of stuff coming. Alright, keep it metal.